It's your boy Frank Castle here, man.
Man, it's your boy Shot Kobang, Busy, the most gritty, you heard?
Yo, it's your boy Grimm Cyph.
And you are now rocking with
Heritage Hip Hop.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Welcome back to Heritage Hip Hop. But before we start this interview is brought to you by Out the Mud Music Group, keeping it muddy. And before there was life, there was mud, and out the mud came life. So if you want to get your shit right, make sure you keep it muddy.
Always.
So right now, knowing that, we're gonna let them introduce themselves from the right to the left. Introduce yourself.
It's your boy, man, Frank Castle, Seymour Green, man. It's CEO Out the Mud, or co-CEO Out the Mud. We here, man. You already know.
Yo, what up, world? It's your boy Shot Kobang, man, aka Nat Turner with Black Burners, man. ODM Music, co-CEO Out the Mud Music Group, man. Money.
Grimm Cyph, you know the shit, man. I stay muddy, aka Gator, you know, Doughboy, a lot of bullshit. Woozy McDaddy. I'll explain that to y'all later, but it's muddy.
A different soul.
Other co-CEO Out the Mud, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, so for everybody who's been paying attention, you already know who they are, and if you haven't, shame on you.
Yeah, you fucked up.
This is the world famous Out the Mud Music Group, creators of the BC era, available exclusively on heritagehiphop.com.
Yes, sir.
Their own page,
Check it out.
their brand, their music, and the wave that fucked up Jersey hip hop. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question. The group dynamic of hip hop died, and it was the Migos that was carrying it.
Yeah.
Why do you think the group dynamic is coming back, and y'all have already caught that energy, and now y'all getting swept up in it?
I feel like it's coming back because we doing it. Say that. I'll fuck around. I really just feel like it's if you really look at the game, right, and where hip hop came from, like the Furious Five, Fantastic Four, you know what I'm saying? Like, Grandmaster Caz and them, you know what I'm saying? The Funky 4 plus one more and all that. That's kind of where hip hop began from, you know what I'm saying? With the groups and all that. So it's just one of those things where I feel like it's always gonna come back to the essence. You feel what I'm saying? Just how it always come back to bars at some point. Like, you know what I mean? You look at the trap rap and the mumble rap. It was about mumble rap at one point. Now you got the Baby, you got Megan Thee Stallion, and these artists who've learned to like work that mumble rap shit. They got the flows, but now they really saying something. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think we necessarily try to.
And I think it's just one of those things. Just come back to that.
Yeah, I don't think we necessarily tried to chase this. This one.
No, we did. We did.
Something that we chased. This was something that just happened, basically. Like
Wu Tang.
Woo Tang. Woo Tang. Nah, facts though.
On some real shit,
We got the woo energy within us.
I'm telling you, it's here. The bumblebees is here, man. Spreading the honey, man. That's all I gotta say.
Facts, word.
And the funny thing is, like, shout out to Intel, because I was able to talk to one of the members of second generation Woo.
Boys are nasty.
And
Yes, sir.
when I talked to them, I asked them about legacy and heritage, because of course we're heritage hip hop.
Okay.
And I asked him about nepotism, and he basically said that has nothing to do with them, because they established in themselves, and God gave them the blessing of coming from fathers who made something, but they have to be their own men. Finding your own voice as a group, is it harder than finding your voice as a solo artist?
I don't.
Solo artist. I mean, I don't think it's harder. I think it's smarter. The reason why I think it's smarter is because you want to have your own. You want to cause your own damage to the game. Like, you don't want to. At the end of the day, you don't want to be the person that blew up off sounding like another person. You get what I'm saying? Or another group. Like, you want to be able to put your own stamp on the game. So, I mean, I feel as though every new artist that's coming up want to make their own, but you know, sometimes they end up in the wrong end of the tunnel and they wind up sounding like somebody, so they shit hit a brick wall or something like. But I mean, that's what we here for. We want to set a new trend, like, basically. We want to set a new trend, but we still want to be like, woo, you know, it was lit, you feel me? Like, you still, and you know, that's why I'm coming with it.
Yeah, and I feel like it kind of worked out because, not even saying, it ain't like we been, you know, doing this for 20 years together, 25 years together, and that ain't the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all always rock with each other. Like, when I met Frank, I was a dolo. Like, I met Frank going to a show in Atlantic City, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Breeze wasn't even rocking that night. He came there in support of me, you know what I'm saying? And he was on a joint with me. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we rock. Like, everywhere I went, if I do a song, he rock with me and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And we met Frank, and it was like we knew each other for years. You know what I'm saying? And it developed over time. Like, Frank was in the studio with me and heard, like, projects I was doing and never asked to get on the song. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was hearing shit that people closer to me wasn't hearing.
This
You know
nigga
what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? And he never asked to get on the song. And that made me rock with him more. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, we always had our own voices. Like, we actually had time to grow and learn who we were as artists to an extent, you know what I mean, before we actually, like, formed like Voltron, you know what I'm saying? And then what made it even doper, because once we did form, we learned even more about ourselves just from off the energy of each other, you know what I mean?
And I feel like it's probably better to establish yourself as maybe a solo artist first before you do the group thing. So you would have something to bring to the table, because we each had something to bring to the table as individual artists before we formed ODM.
Right.
So when we formed it, it was like, all right, we knew our positions.
And you really get to see, and you really get to see both sides of the spectrum, because it's like
a basketball.
Most
game.
niggas, when you look at the game, like, even the greatest groups in the world won't admit it, but like, niggas solo careers will be fucking up the group. You know what I'm saying? Even down to the Woo. Ray said that out his own mouth. Niggas solo careers fucked up the Woo. You know what I'm saying? The people that really know the history go back to the Rage Against the Machine tour. Yeah. And all that. You know what I'm saying? That's why RZA campaigning right now, because Rage Against the Machine, they just started a new tour. He wants to complete what they began. You know what I mean? They was getting buku fucking Wu-Tang Woo Wear was making $2 million a year. Woo Wear. Not the music, the fucking clothes.
Yo, how long that shit
was making Woo Wear.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Making $2 million a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even Raekwon said it out of his own mouth. The chef said it like, niggas solo careers fucked up the group to an extent. You feel me? So it's like, it was dope because we got to see what it was like to be solo artists. And then we got to see what it was like to be together, you know what I'm saying? And it really makes a difference.
It's like a machine.
Right. We already knew ourselves.
Optimus Prime and shit.
But doing the history is what really intrigues me about Off the Mud. Because you were on here twice before already. Solo. No, damn, more than twice. Solo. Both of you.
As a group,
then
both of us.
as Out the Mud.
Yeah, we
with
family.
Other members. Not you there though.
See, out the mud to Heritage Hip Hop is like fucking Lord Jamar to DJ Vlad. Without the crazy shit they be doing for clicks and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's true.
You know, and it's like, I mean, we literally family. That's like, we here, it's like, you know.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you that I always been there. You feel me? But you feel me? I'm like Casper sometimes and shit. And they get frustrated with them, they be trying to black on me and shit, but you know, like I be on my journey shit. A lot of,
and I think he say that just to like honestly, stress now, like the dynamics of the group, how it's levels and like pyramids.
Honestly, it's not that I'm different now, but I'm taking it way more seriously now, and it's like more clearer to me now because it's just us three. It always was just us three. If you really want to think about it, I love everybody who was fucking with us and who was with us and who was trying to help us out.
Preach.
But it was just us three.
Preach.
And now it's more clearer. So we about to get to this attacking these beats and attacking these motherfucking these industries. Whoever want to listen to us, you feel me?
So
pay attention.
Let's put a stamp on that though, because he was always there.
I was.
Now, doing the history now, Bruce Bang, you know, some muscles right there. I remember City Lights Entertainment. You came up from Atlantic City to do the Goodfellas TV. Is that where y'all met?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That was that night.
That was that same night.
He told me like, yo, son, I'm late as hell. I gotta go back up top and do a freestyle. I'm like, yo, bro, I gotta drive home. None of these niggas drive. I'm like, man, I gotta go to fucking 2-hour ride. I'm like, I'm cooking too.
Word, like.
But then
I had to drive back and shit.
that was in like what
2014.
So that's about 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
almost 6 because it was January 14th. Yeah.
Damn, see, look, I told you.
Okay, so then
You got the memory of, bro.
y'all two were more together than he was there.
Yeah, well, me and Breeze did like we literally like childhood friends. Like me and Breeze been homies since we was 7. I'm 30.
So
This is like
tell me about Warning Shot.
wow.
How'd that come about?
He trying to do some gnarly
For those who don't know, Warning Shot is available on Shot Kobang's YouTube video. You see not only the baby faces, but you see the beginning flows of something that started the movie. Tell me about Warning Shot.
I'm not even gonna stump. When it come to him, I won't say it's a beginning flues. I'm gonna say that shit was a ticking time bomb. That nigga was a fucking bomb.
Yeah.
Like for real, on some real shit. Like, and we did a lot of shit. We had. It was just that basically, we was with the music. We was moving around doing a whole bunch of shit. Like he would do his own shit. I would do my own shit. But we was always together. Like it was never anything separate. But he was moving around and I was moving around at the same time.
If he put something out, I was rocking with it like it was mine, and vice versa. Like,
yeah, you feel me? I'm doing projects with other niggas, all types of shit. You feel me? But it was always us together. Like, I mean, now everything's going to come to the light. Now,
Right.
just to let y'all know. Look at this. Look at my eyes. Look at this too. Just to, we ass right now, but hey. I'm riding to the death.
Warning Shot, yo, that was a crazy time, man. Like to be honest, like it'd be hard to even like really like when I listen back to some tapes, like I could like kind of feel the emotion or the time I was in. But that was a whole nother me. You know what I'm saying?
Mistaken identities, all that
You feel
shit.
me?
Man.
It's 2019, might be 20. I put that tape out 2009. It was supposed to be 8. You know what I'm saying? But I got locked the fuck up on some young dumb shit. Yeah. Some
Like
young dumb shit, like real crazy story. And that's what actually made me take rap serious. When I got caught up in that shit, pushed the CD back. And,
That's something to say, bro.
Right.
Honestly.
Right. I put it out 2009, man. And yeah, I was a whole nother guy, yo. Like it was back then, it was really just about being raw. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I want people to be like, yo, that nigga can rap. I wasn't even really. It's weird because I was doing different songs and concepts and shit. I used to be like, yo, we gotta do this concept, but it was just about getting people to listen. That's all it really was about back then. Like, even then, I ain't see me being nobody in this shit, or me really going nowhere, or, you know, even to another state, just off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just what I was good at, you know?
HeritageHipHop.com and Out the Mud Music Group brings you the classic mixtape, The BC Era, out right now exclusively on HeritageHipHop.com. The BC Era mixtape features the classics. It's lit.
Place your bets, we next. No need to humble flex. Easy, all it is a grin on the way to the check.
Soul Food.
Bow our heads and say grace, and thank the Lord that I made it out that grave place. Shit got doubt for me, my mind was in an enslaved state. Crack the cuffs out the box, steaming like a crave case.
And the new single, Again It's On.
Real words, a wizard when pictures painted. I pick up a pen and paper and illustrate vivid statements of what is considered greatness.
Right now, go to HeritageHipHop.com and download on the world premiere page the BC Era mixtape. You can thank us later.